Hey guys, Tom here and welcome back to another vlog on the Racing Joker channel. I'm here doing the last video of 2019, which has been, I would say, the best year for the channel ever. This year we hit 1,000 subscribers and achieved monetization status. And after that, our subscriber count quickly began to climb much faster than it ever had before. Videos were going viral. Speaking of lots of views on videos, the Too Fast Too Furious Skyline sound video hit 1 million views this year. We uploaded 500 videos and we recently achieved 25,000 subscribers. I mean, that's pretty cool. And as another kind of cool milestone, this year was also the first year I did any actual real modifications to the WRX using money I got from the channel. This year I figured out a lot of things. I figured out that Car Topics Explained is a great series and that you guys love it. We'll talk more about that in a bit. I realized that video game videos can be successful depending on what I make them about. So Need for Speed Heat has been a great source of content and it's been a lot of fun to do. It was good to have it as something I could make content with when I wasn't able to make Car Topics Explained videos because I was either busy with exams or I wasn't able to get information I needed for the Car Topics Explained videos. The only videos that I haven't quite figured out how to make more popular are the real life ones with car events and things like that. But the channel is still very young, so I'll be able to figure that out no problem. But let's talk about where I want to go in 2020. And I'd like to talk about that in terms of you guys. So I feel like I have 3 types of viewers in my audience, with various combinations of the 3 different types. Picture it like a Venn diagram if you want. A good chunk of you are people who love Car Topics Explained and want to get cool information in 5 to 10 minute videos about movie cars, race cars, video game cars, whatever it may be. And so of course, Car Topics Explained is coming back. It never left. I just haven't been able to do it. You can check the community section of the channel where you can find a post I made with a list of a lot of the topics I plan on doing in 2020. It's not all of them. Let me move the camera, I'm probably shaking it. So you can take a look at that and you can make suggestions. I also have a list of all the suggestions you have ever made ever in another note on my phone. I'll never run out of ideas. It's just sometimes a little annoying getting information because you usually have to get it from people and people aren't always all that dependable or responsive, even though I've worked with them in the past. So it's a little weird, but I will find ways to make these videos and I will get the information. I think some of you maybe are subscribing for more than just the videos, whether it's the gaming, the vlogs or whatever. You're just kind of subscribing to see what I'm doing and what I'm making and stuff like that. So I'll try to do more real life stuff, vlogs, car reviews, events, all that sort of stuff, modifying the WRX. And while I have been doing a lot of gaming recently, probably too much, I will keep it. I will probably reduce it to 1 gaming video a week so that I can also have time for doing Car Topics Explained 1 episode a week and have a vlog 1 episode a week if there's something to vlog about. So it'll go back to about 1 or 2 videos a week, but that should actually be fine in terms of the analytics and visibility of the channel, because back when I was doing only 1 Car Topics Explained video per week, the channel was actually doing better than it is now. So even without daily uploads, the channel should do much better than it is now, as long as we go back to Car Topics Explained, get good topics, and people are willing to work with me. I do plan on modifying the WRX. I have considered getting a wing for the car. I can't afford it now, actually. I can get one now. It would be an S209 style wing. Carbon fiber, not massive, but not too tiny. I don't want to put an STI wing on the car because it's not an STI, and you see the STI wing everywhere. The S209, even though it's a factory wing, you don't see it everywhere. So I thought that's probably the way to go. There's other mods, of course, like the body kit, the wrap, and wheels and stuff beyond the spoiler, but it'll all happen eventually. And then when all that's done, the E46 M3 will get added to the fleet. So that's a brief reflection of 2019 and a vague plan for 2020. But I would like to give you guys my sort of very non-concrete business plan for the future of the channel just in general. So I've already said for 2020 at least, I want to continue doing informational stuff, I want to continue doing gaming, and I want to continue doing real life stuff, whether it's vlogs, car reviews, modifications, whatever. I think that there is at least 3 types of viewers in my channel that are interested in each of those things, but I also want to raise the stakes because I think that's very important. You don't want to do the same thing forever. You want to be able to improve and do new stuff that's cool. So one thing I would love to do, and this would require extra money and more freedom of movement, but I would love to be able to travel and do road trips and go to neat locations and cover car-related things. Or like, for instance, go to California and see Laguna Seca, the track. I think currently it's called WeatherTech Raceway. It used to be called Mazda Raceway, I think. I'd love to see all the filming locations of the Fast and the Furious movies in person. It'd be cool to take a cool modified car down there and see all of that. There's other places worth going to, like Beverly Hills, that have all kinds of nice cars roaming around. And there's lots of other places, like, for instance, not even in the US. For instance, Japan, Tokyo. We could go out there, make a whole video series of checking out the culture there, the cars, the place, the people, and maybe even bringing a car home. I wonder what type of car that would be. But stuff like that. I think that would be really cool, and I think doing more of that, it would expand the channel, create a lot of connections, and I think it would be really cool for you guys because I like doing research on things before even like encountering them. So for example, when I go and see the filming locations, I do research on the scenes and prepare a bunch of information for you guys so that when I go to the actual location, I can say, right here was where Johnny Tran died, or over there was where Dom wrecked his Charger for the first time and not the last. I think that would be really cool. There's also like going to racetracks and talking about who raced there, what cars were there, and all sorts of stuff. So that's traveling. Of course, the other thing I want to do is just kind of a big goal for the channel and for myself is building the M3 GTR. That is a big goal and a thing that I know a lot of you want to see me do. That's just kind of a matter of time, just because I'm already in contact with a lot of the people that I know can help me with doing it and helping me do it properly. That's very cool and very exciting. It's a goal that's just kind of time-based, well, monetary-based as well, you know. Got to reach a couple requirements there in order to even get it, but that is another goal. So let me translate that. Building the M3 GTR means that I want to do more stuff involving car projects on the channel, building stuff, whether it's the WRX, the GTR, an R34. I always want to have something going on so that I can always kind of give you guys something a little new in terms of modifying something. I think that would be kind of cool. Every now and then, post a video where it's like I'm putting a new turbo on a car, or I'm changing pistons, or I'm putting on a new exhaust. It's not always going to be something super exciting, but it will always be an opportunity to have the cars on camera. I usually don't have many reasons to film the WRX or whatever, so if I have an ongoing project where every now and then I have other cars, I can film those cars, and when the WRX is ready to be modified, I do that, and I can alternate between however many cars I have, and that's a good source of content right there. And here's another thing that I thought would be really cool that I haven't seen much of on YouTube, although I haven't tried looking, but I thought it would be really cool to capture the world of motorsport, of real motorsport, because I know, and I'm not calling anyone out when I say this, but I think it would be really cool to build cars like race cars, but then actually race them. Because I think a lot of people see these really cool, fast-looking, nice supercars, sports cars, imports, whatever, and they just kind of get cruised around. Sometimes they take them out on the streets and do donuts or get chased by the police or whatever, and that's very cool to watch. But what if we mixed it up and actually took cars racing? So like with the M3, take that racing, you know, take it to track days, film that, get cool angles of that, you know, document the process of what it's like to build a race car, document the process of what it's like to learn how to become a race car driver and all that sort of stuff. Like, learn what it takes to do it, to make it possible. I think that would be really cool to capture for the channel someday down the line. So those are my ideas for raising the stakes. Traveling and capturing more cool stuff, doing research ahead of time, building cars more, having more projects, and being able to capture the process of all that so that I always have something to talk about. And motorsport, just getting involved with that. On top of Car Topics Explained, car reviews, vlogs, and all that good stuff. And gaming. Gaming will always be there. Gaming, as I said in a previous video, would be kind of like a cheat day for me because YouTube takes a lot of time, takes a lot of prep, takes a lot of energy editing and recording and all that sort of stuff. And so in my personal time, I like to play video games. And I figured, why not just record that and share that with you guys as well, because it's fun, and why not? At the end of the day, the channel is about giving people a form of entertainment that they can enjoy, no matter who they are or why they're there. So if you like gaming, you can join the channel and you can enjoy that. And if you happen to like cars, well, there you go. You've been exposed to cars. If you like cars, but also like gaming, and you see some of my gaming videos and enjoy it, well, there you go. You happen to get two types of content from me that aren't always the same, but are still good for you. So it feels a little weird sometimes when I upload non-car game videos, but I think for the most part it's going to be fine when I do that. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for the channel. That's my reflection on 2019. 2019 has been awesome. You guys have been awesome. Sorry, I've been doing my best to reply to your comments. I'm not always able to because I do get quite a few per day now, which I didn't expect to ever really be a problem, keeping up with comments. But if you're ever really desperate to get in contact with me, if you have like really cool information or whatever, you can always send me a message on Instagram. My Instagram is @theracingjoker. And of course, if you want to just have a more reliable ongoing conversation, because I'm not very good at replying to DMs most of the time. I might read them, but then I might not reply. If you want to join our Discord, all you have to do is go to the Patreon and you can pick the lowest tier. It won't give you anything else except for access to the Discord. We've already got a few people in there. We've been talking about BMWs, car projects, car topics, explain topics. Yeah, I think it'd be really cool for more people to join that because we have cool chats about stuff in there. Yeah, it's just overall been a really good year. A lot of cool stuff has happened. 1,000 subscribers, monetization, 25,000 subscribers, 500 videos, 1 million views on a video. My first 1 million views ever on a single video. That's really cool. But it's not a surprise that it was the Too Fast, Too Furious Skyline video. It's not a surprise at all. Let's try and get another video to 1 million views. I think that'd be really cool. Well, as I said in the Minecraft video, that was the second most inevitable video. That's the game of the decade. But after New Year's, I always post the highlights of the year. So in January of 2020, probably not the first because the internet isn't fast enough out here, but I will be releasing in January of 2020 the highlights of 2019. So you'll get to see from the start to the end of 2019 what I think are the highlights of the channel. In all of the videos, I've gone through all of the videos and I'm going to put together a highlight reel, which will probably end up being like an hour long, but that's fine, of all the funny moments, the good moments, the cool moments of the channel for you guys to watch so that you can reflect with me and hopefully see the improvement. But anyways, I am currently on vacation in Washington State, as you can see. I mean, this is very pretty. It's usually prettier, but it's a bit rainy and windy right now. But I'm going to continue to enjoy being on vacation. I'm going to edit this and put this together, and I will see you guys in the next video and the next year. Thank you guys for watching. You guys rock. Take it easy and keep it crazy. Bye-bye.